I just discovered my wife used to date our landlord. I received an unexpected call from my landlady asking me to come to her house. When I arrived, she handed me her phone without saying a word. On the screen was a picture of my wife and our landlord. My wife looked much younger, sitting comfortably on his lap, laughing with a drink in her hand. "Did you know your wife used to date my husband?" No man would willingly live in his wife's ex's building. She leaned closer and continued, "My husband almost made her his second wife. It was only prayer and fasting that broke the spell she put on him." My heart was pounding. A spell? My wife, she said I should ask my wife. After her prayers, her husband woke up one day and cut off my wife and never spoke to her again. A year later, I met my wife and we got married. I thought that was the worst until she dropped another bombshell. She showed me her husband's bank transaction history. For the past 3 years since we moved in, every single rent payment I made had been refunded to my wife. I almost fainted. My landlady said she has warned her husband to stop returning our rent and he refused to listen. That's why she's coming to me to do something about it, because this time around she won't use prayers to stop my wife. The threat was very clear. I staggered home, each step heavier than the last. My wife greeted me with her usual smile, but I couldn't return it. I confronted her, laying out everything the landlady had said. Her color changed, and then she broke down in tears. "It's true," she confessed, "but I never wanted this. My mother forced me to go to a traditional healer. She wanted me to marry a rich man, but the landlord's wife's prayers destroyed everything and the healer died. I swear I didn't know you back then." When she saw the look of fear and panic on my face, she quickly added, "Honey, our love is real. From the first day I met you, it has been real," she pleaded. "It's true, I swear. My mother didn't even like you because you were broke. If anything, she would have used supernatural means to separate us, not bring us together." I sat in silence, my head spinning. Then she said she would give me all the rent money that she was only saving for difficult times. I went and looked at our children, a boy and a girl. Doubts crept in. Were they even mine? I began studying their features, comparing them to my own and the landlord's. The questions were tearing me apart. As I was processing everything, the landlady called me again. I quickly rushed to her house and she asked me to sit down. She sat very close to me, looked at me, and said, "Either I control my wife or I have an affair with her too. So it would be even." I almost threw up. "But they have a very beautiful daughter. So I'm thinking of telling her to maybe give me her daughter instead to balance things. Do I confront the landlord? Should I kick my wife out? Or do I pack my bags and leave it all behind?" I haven't been able to think straight since. What would you do? Please advise me. Like, subscribe, and follow for more scary stories.